So here I am again. So I did not post any video for like 2 weeks, but I'm back again. So let's talk about where I think the price on gold will go in the next week. So in this video, I will basically do that. I will do my weekly analysis on gold. So let's talk about where I think the price will go. So first things first, I will mark the important levels for the week. So as you saw, we had here a move down as expected, as I said in my previous videos. Here we lost this daily bullish road gap, and after that, see what happened. We lost, we had a bearish retest, and then we had a big continuation lower. So this was more than expected, and I posted videos warning about that. So here, as you can see, we had a big drop, and we have swept this low and this other swing low, and we had here a very big week. So we had a very good reaction here after sweeping the lows. So now we might see a bullish relief after all. So let's talk about that. So here, as you can see, we swept here. It was the basically the last swing low. We had here another very important lows, but this was a better swing low. And as you can see, we have here some bearish PDRAs. So we have this first bearish forward gap, and we have here another bearish forward gap. We have here a bit of a glitch, but still we have here a bearish forward gap. So if you want a continuation higher, we need to invert the gaps. So I'd like to see first candle closure above this gap to invert the level, and then we would need to also invert this level if we want a even higher continuation. But here I would just like to see this bullish gap getting held. So here we need this bullish gap to get held if we want a continuation higher. If we just lose this gap, it will just confirm a bearish inverted gap, and then we might just continue going lower and maybe form another low. For now, we have reacted here. We have here a bullish break of structure. We formed a bullish PD race, so honestly, we might just see a continuation higher. But as I said before, we need to hold this level. We have already also mitigated this bearish PD array. We might just see here a rejection and then a continuation lower. But for that to happen, we would need to see a candle closure below this bullish shadow gap. So if we hold above, we can see still a continuation higher. Honestly, we might see a bullish relief starting here. We had a very good reaction here. We have already broke structure to the upside. We have formed already a bullish forward gap, but as I said, we need to invert this gap if you want to continue going higher. So that's basically the plan. This level must hold if you want a continuation higher, and we must also invert this gap and then this other gap if you want a continuation higher, or we might just see a rejection here and then a continuation lower. The bearish plan is that we lose this gap. The bullish plan is that we hold this gap and we invert this gap and we try to also invert this other gap. So put that in your mind here. Honestly, I'm more bullish than bearish, but we have already mitigated the bearish PD array, so we might see a rejection. I don't know. So if you liked the video and learned something with me, like and subscribe, and see you in the next week for another weekly analysis on gold.